He lost his family, he's got voices in his head, and he's more powerful than they ever imagined. 15-year-old apprentice Cairo is sick of being bullied, and after a tragic fire leaves him orphaned with out-of-control thoughts and powers, he can't wait to escape constant taunting at the Wizard Academy. So when a dicey faction entices him with companionship, he ignores the grim warning signs. Even as Cairo's power grows within the group, he's left out of the crew's dangerous plans to derail the authorities, and when being accepted comes at the expense of making questionable choices, he fears his newfound friendships aren't worth the deadly price. Can Cairo master his new magic before his shady companions send him to his doom? Mark of the Medallion is the spellbinding first novel in the Wizard Academy's YA fantasy series. If you like sword and sorcery, enchanted adventures, and suspenseful coming-of-age stories, then you'll love Mike Shelton's action-packed tale. Right. Well, it's been a while since I've read a Wizard Academy / learning the art of magic YA fantasy book. I mean, they're fun, they're entertaining, and I think it's often done in a way that isn't necessarily what one would expect. And by that, I mean, a lot of times I see that trope being subverted as more of the let's talk about high school drama, and paranormal romance is often thrown in there, which is perfectly fine. It's just not always what is expected. This book doesn't do that. It follows precisely the sword and sorcery YA style that you would expect. You've got your main character, Cairo, whose name I think I pronounce in my head like 3 different ways. And irrelevant. And he is trying his very best to make it in the world of the Wizard Academy. He's an apprentice. He's kind of struggling with magic. Things aren't going well. He's being bullied and teased by people who see themselves as superior to him. And then he gets kind of pulled into this group of other wizards who are, his friends, who he believes see him as equals, and things start to kind of move forward in a way that he can't really control, and it's a little bit problematic. This book deals a lot with concepts of standing strong in the face of adversity, specifically bullying, and also with understanding the difference between right and wrong, as well as being true to yourself. So all of those things I think are great themes. I think they fit perfectly with the YA style. The fantasy bit is fun. I like the earth magic, I think, in particular. I mean, all of the other ones are cool too, heart and mind and stuff, but I think the earth magic is probably my favorite because it's just really cool. Also, Sylvonia is pretty fun. Anyways, the character development I think is pretty interesting. You get to see a lot of Carol kind of figuring out where he fits in the world and also coming to terms with his past, which holds a lot of mysteries and pain for him. But I honestly don't see a huge amount of inner change in Carol. He seems to sort of kind of remain the same throughout the whole story, and I don't mean that in a bad way. He is essentially a good person at the beginning, and he ends essentially a good person. He just happens to have access to a lot more power and understanding. I think the secondary characters actually develop a bit more, but I like all of the characters. I think it's very interesting. The plot twist at the end, one sort of sees it coming, but there are parts of that which you don't see coming because it's subverted. This particular trope is subverted in a way that doesn't fit with what I have seen before, but I like it. I like the fact that it wasn't completely planned betrayal. I'll put it like that. I really can't say anymore because spoilers are a major thing. As far as the writing style goes, I think it was good. I would say it's not a super complex novel. You don't have to worry about dealing with multiple threads going on. You have enough detail to give you an image of what's going on, but you're not overwhelmed with it. And it's, it's not a hugely intricate piece, but I think it works really well for what it is. It's kind of fun. It's a very solid, good swords and sorcery YA fantasy. So if you're interested in this book, if you're interested in that sort of thing, I would say give it a read as usual. All the links are in the description box below. You can find them there. You can find my links there too if you're interested in that. Otherwise, have a great day. That's pretty much all I've got for you, so I will see you next time.